All right, what's up, guys? So we are back. Just a quick video now. People are going to get angry at me, maybe, but I don't want to say I'm playing devil's advocate because it sounds mad corny. But anyway, I got this tweet today. Look, ready? This guy says, I'm actually baffled at how many people who don't play Tekken were up in arms about how dare Tekken put frame data in the season pass. But nobody's asking about frame data displaying Guilty Gear. Sajam, Obama, Gina, who's going to say it first? So this guy wants his frame data in Guilty Gear. Now, I've been playing Arxis games since the dawn of time. You know, I've been playing Guilty Gear since the first Guilty Gear. On PlayStation X, I've played every single version. BlazBlue, I've been playing this series for over 10 years now. I've tens of thousands. I might have cracked 100,000. No, not 100. But tens of thousands of matches played. Thousands and thousands of hours played. I can't tell you the frame data for a single move in any game. I don't know if my jab is 20 frames, 3 frames. I don't know. Look, this is you. This is you guys at home. And definitely Sajam on here. You guys in Sajam sitting at home on your computer looking up your little your frame data stuff. And this is me mashing. I don't know if I'm plus. I don't know if I'm minus. I'm going to press buttons when I want to press them. I'm a DP when I want to press them. I'm going to do whatever I want. You know, I don't care. I'm out here at the club having a good ass time. So frame data, just to be a bit more serious, frame data in anime games, obviously I think the trend is changing, but I just want to share a little story about why frame data is kind of taboo. So first of all, Tekken is a game that's heavily reliant on frame data. That was a big shock to me when I picked up Tekken. Street Fighter V 2 is kind of like that, but Tekken I was shocked. It's like, if you don't know the frame data, you have to know, you can't play the game. You have to know if that's plus, that's minus, how do I punish this? How do I do that? The reason why devs didn't want to put that in there, so Harada was on record saying this, back in the day, is they want the players to discover it, right? They don't want the devs to feed you the answers to the game. They want the players to kind of discover this on their own. So I don't have the quote. I couldn't find it. I clearly remember it, but I will tell you a personal story. So this is a story from Street Fighter V's vanilla release. This is not what I think is right. I just want to share a story with you why frame data is not, even though it's changing, why frame data was not in games before and why devs are a little bit hesitant to play it. So when Street Fighter V Vanilla came out, I started working on Beast TV. If you know Beast TV, Daigo started streaming. It was a big deal. So Daigo was able to get all the pros out there for this new game, Street Fighter V. They were going to learn it together. They're going to hype up the game. It was not paid work. It wasn't like promotion. It was something they wanted to do. But Capcom was very invested. Not invested, that's the wrong word. Very they had to pay attention because they were kind of representing the game. So when Street Fighter V came out and we were doing these Beast TV streams that were cracking, 20, 30, 40,000 viewers, they weren't allowed to say frames. They were not allowed to say, they literally weren't allowed to say frames. That was against the rule. On stream, you could not say the F word. The devs thought that if you said frames, you would take away the gameplay. You think about it. So again, just think about it. If a new player is picking up, if a new player is trying to pick up a game, and you hear the pros saying stuff like, that's +3, that's -2, that's +9, da-da-da-da. It doesn't sound like a game, right? It's like, what are they talking about? It's very mathematical. It's very broken down. And then there's other things, too, where, it's like, this, that moves -8, it's trash, right? If it's not +5, it's no good. You're just throwing out random numbers there. So they weren't allowed to say that. So what they had to say instead, they had to say feel. I remember that. They said they had to say it feels. They're like, it feels like this is my turn, right? If they block a move, they it feels like it's my turn now. Or it feels like that move is at a disadvantage. Or it feels like I'm at an advantage or something. I was I was like, oh man, okay, I see. The kind of thing. But that's a story from 5 years ago. That was Street Fighter V came out in 2016. And like I said, Tekken also, it was that same idea of not putting out the frame data for everybody. It's something for the players to discover, find on their own rather than the game just giving you the answer. Whether Guilty is going to have it or not, we'll see, because things have changed. Dragon Ball has it now, right? Dragon Ball FighterZ, Arxis game, it has it. Street Fighter V added it later. Tekken added it later, but was paid. People aren't happy about that. So Granblue doesn't have it. Granblue has red and blue. It's that kind of advantage talk where it tells you your advantage or disadvantage. Will Guilty Gear Strive have it? I don't know. Should it have it? I guess, if people want it. I personally don't care at all. But I think it's up to the devs if they want to go down that path or not. But I just want to say at the end, if you're a new player If you've never played a Guilty Gear before, I promise you, it's not even remotely necessary. Knowing frame data in anime games is not even remotely necessary. Although Strive might need it a little bit more, but this is definitely not something you really need to learn. You got to focus on other parts of the game. Like Street Fighter V is very big like that. You have to know +2, -3. Tekken is like that too. Anime games, not like that yet. Should I have it? I don't know. You let me know. If you're still watching, let me know. You know, because some people on Twitter really want it. I personally don't care. Either way is fine. But maybe the new kids, maybe the new Zoomers demand it. Maybe the Zoomers demand it. I don't know. But if you're still watching, thank you. I just want to share that little story, and I want to hear. What do you guys think? Is frame data a necessity? Will you be pissed if they don't put it in the game? I'll be pissed if they charge for it, but will you be pissed if they don't put it in the game at all? I don't know. But like always, thank you. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.